going on, everybody? It's your boy Jack. I want to welcome y'all to our new weekly podcast / vlog. We're going to be posting this on our channel every single week, so make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like and hit the bell for those notifications. And the reason that I'm starting this is because a lot of people hit me up on the DM and they hit me up on the inbox and they say, hey, how did you get in the music business? How did you get into specifically the music video portion of the business? And so I said, you know what? I think the people deserve a no filter approach to this information. So I'm going to take people to the trenches because everybody shows the lights, everybody shows the glamour, everybody shows the camera, and you know that's all great and dandy, but there's a trenches portion behind it. And so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take you through that and through those paces. Now, today we're going to talk about what everybody seems to be hitting me up for is how did you start? Everybody's story is going to be different. My story is actually very different. Coincidentally, we're in the middle of a COVID-19 crisis. And, you know, I'm sitting here and there's so much flashbacks going on because of this crisis. You know, the economy's not looking good right now. And, you know, people are scared. People are financially, you know, paranoid, and they have every right to be right now. It's a very scary time, but it's very important to hold on and don't freak out. And this is maybe an opportunity to find your inner passion. How did I start? Coincidentally, was the last economic crisis. I actually used to work for a bank, and during the economic crisis, I got laid off from my position. That position no longer existed. So I stood around and I stood by myself at home, you know, thinking downstairs in the basement, you know, and wondering, you know, what am I going to do in my life? You know, like everybody else is probably wondering right now, this second, there's many young people and or just people in general wanting to figure out what is my next move. It's like, how do you even figure it out? It's very hard to have a moment of clarity when there's so much chaos going on in the world. So back then, I had a lot of chaos going on in my brain. I had a lot of chaos going on in my life, you know, and I was married, still am, with my beautiful wife of 26 years. And at the time I had my daughter, I have a son now. And, you know, as a man, you start thinking like, okay, I got to provide for my family. So I went ahead and, you know, I kind of was trying to do different researches on different businesses to start. And a friend of mine who happens to sing comes over to the house with another friend of mine. And, you know, they pick up this camera that I kind of had laying around. And they're like, hey, man, this camera, it shoots video, right? I'm like, yeah, it's a video camera. He's like, let's do a music video. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, I really do not have time for this right now. Like, I really don't. But they kind of forced my hand, and I was like, I really don't want to play director. I don't want to play anything. To me, it was like kind of a joke. And they forced my hand to go ahead and do it. I did not know nothing about the camera. I was looking for the record button. I'm like, okay, this must be it. And I had no idea on what to shoot. I had no idea how to shoot a music video. So I went ahead. What does everybody do when they don't know what they're doing? They go on the internet. So I decided to go on the internet. I went on YouTube, and on YouTube I typed in how to shoot a music video. And that's exactly what happened. I went ahead and I looked and I saw, okay, so you need to do this and this is the steps. And I went ahead and I followed those steps to the best of my ability. And lo and behold, a couple weeks later, we launched this video on YouTube. Now, back in Pennsylvania, where I'm from, I currently reside in Florida, but where I'm from Pennsylvania, nobody was doing anywhere near a music video or thought of doing a music video. There's a lot of artists where I lived, but none of them were, if they thought about it, they didn't think it was financially possible to do it. So now, we're in an economic crisis, similar to right now. And I'm here thinking about starting a music video company. Everybody thought I was insane. So I'm like, okay, could be my last and only shot to do this. I had no idea what to charge. And let me tell you something. That's going to be in the next episode. In the next episode, we're going to talk about what is the correct way to charge for your music videos. But that's the next episode. But at the time, I didn't know what to charge. So I went ahead and I started charging whatever the artist almost was able to pay. So I would go and, people would call me, hey, how much for a music video? And I would say, well, what can you work with? And that question was like, whoa, he's actually asking me instead of telling me, hey, he's this much. So anyway, I was doing the videos for whatever people would give me. And so, things started growing. The name started growing. Next thing you know, I was the unemployment officially ran out. And that's when I said, okay, I'm on my own on this. And I went ahead and, registered the company the right way. And things just started, happening. The main thing that I guess is that I focused so much on the work that I didn't focus on anything else. And I didn't allow to any distraction, no world distraction. And it's similar to what I'm doing right now. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world. Yes, I'm aware. Yes, I know what's going on. But I'm not allowing it to distract me of what I need to do and how to proceed in the future. So for anybody out there, the question that you guys are asking me, how do I start? The simple answer that I can give you is just start. That's it. Go ahead and start. Don't think about it. Overthinking leads to underachieving. And I want all you guys to remember that. So I'm going to leave you guys with that little bit of jewel. You guys stay safe. I want to see you guys next week. Subscribe. We're going to get more in depth. Follow me on Instagram at Jack9Films. DM me, inbox me. I tend to answer as many questions as I possibly can. I'm not one of those Hollywood directors that decides not to answer anybody's questions. In fact, that's one of my passions in life. I love giving information because information is power. Information is key to any successful story. So thank you all for tuning in. Again, subscribe, channel, notification, hit the like. Jack9Films. Peace.